Alright, it's Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. It is 4:20 p.m. I am off work now, heading home. Put in a little overtime today. Just a little bit, so I only put in an hour overtime today, just an hour and a half overtime. Because I had to wait for a last truck to get in, and the other guy who normally would be here covering for me when it's time for me to go at this point in time of the year, he had a doctor's appointment, so he couldn't stay for his shift, so I covered for him. Anyways, hope y'all had a good, safe day today. Hope y'all stayed cool, stayed dry, stayed warm, whatever your situation was, but I hope y'all are safe. And hope you had a good day in school today, Miss Yvonne. Daddy loves you and misses you, honey. He's going to see you in just a few minutes here when he gets home. See you really shortly. And, yeah, I'm on Perry Road right now, going past Kennebec Equipment. But, yeah, I got a call from a district attorney today about half an hour ago. And she was telling me that Erica Green has another arraignment on Tuesday, October 5th, where she's got to go to court. And they're going to give me a call back after that and let me know how that went. They've already arrested her for not going to court and not complying with court. So now she got to go back to court for an arraignment on top of everything. So. Maybe Miss Erica Green, aka Erica Lancaster, shouldn't have broken into people's houses with her kids with her and had her kids help her. Maybe Miss Erica Lancaster there, or aka Erica Green, whatever she wants to go by now, shouldn't have made threats towards minors, threatening to make sure people never see their kids again and stuff. Maybe she shouldn't have made threats towards minors, and maybe she shouldn't have been breaking into people's houses. She wouldn't have to be facing with this court stuff. She's going to be going to jail for criminal trespass and breaking and entering, and she's going to be going to jail for criminal threatening of a minor when it's all done. And she did all that way back in February of this year, so right after she broke up with me, she did that. Broke up with me to go with some homeless guy that she met while she was driving her bus. Well, she was driving the city bus. And she broke up with me thinking I was going to move out of my apartment and she would move this homeless guy in with her and whatnot. And she even tried bringing the homeless guy over with her. And it didn't work on her behalf. The homeless guy nor the homeless girl that she brought over in a wheelchair didn't work. Didn't allow it. I ain't going to have that shit around my kid. And I sure as hell ain't gonna give up my apartment for anybody, dude. Hell, when her and I first got together, she was staying at my brother Chris's house because the person she broke up with 3 months before that kicked her out, and she had no place to go, so she was staying at my brother Chris's house, and my brother Chris was in the process of kicking her out. Her and I went on our first date together. We went to Olive Garden here in Bangor. I felt out of place there. It was a fun time though. But our first date was there the next day. My brother Chris was telling her she has to move because she had too many pets at his house. You weren't supposed to have pets, and she took guinea pigs there and a dog and cats. And she went and got them from her ex-husband's house and took them there and stuff. So Brother Chris told her she had to go. So either she had to go or the animals had to go. And she said, well, if the animals go, I'm going. And she talked with me. And next thing I know, because we started dating the day before, I let her move in with me and have a place to stay because couldn't see her and her kid both staying in a car. No place to go. So let her stay with me, We were dating, we were serious for a year, almost a year before she broke up with me and pulled her stunt. So, of course, I'm not going to give her my freaking apartment. And she moved in with me. She caused issues in my first apartment we were in. She caused a bunch of issues, drama and stuff. And I lost that apartment, so then I got the apartment I'm in now. Her and I moved there together, but I was the one who worked my ass off. I was the one who paid for the apartment. Well, she used every dime she made. She spent going out to eat, and she spent on taking her kids to the mall and to Walmart, driving over 100 miles every day, one way and stuff, to go swimming, taking her kids swimming every day. And then she made more than I was making when we first got together. She was driving school bus for Sear in Old Town. Now she came home with a $1,200 check one week. Okay, well I'm making my $600. Okay, so she came home with a $1,200 check at the time. While I was making $600 at the time, and that $1,200 check, she got paid on Wednesdays. That $1,200 check was gone by Friday when I got paid. Now, she get paid Wednesday night. She'd take me out. We'd all go out to dinner. No biggie there, Thursday, she'd go to work. Thursday night, she would take her, because Thursday she didn't work all day, so she'd do a morning run in the morning, work for 2 hours. Then Thursday, she would take her kids and go up to Morgan's Landing and other places. Take them all swimming. Then she'd take them back all the way back down to Bangor to the mall and buy them some stupid shit at the mall that was really that they don't need. It's just stuff that they wanted. And didn't really not a need for, but wicked expensive stuff that you could have bought over at Walmart for less than half the price. Just did stupid stuff like that. Oh shit. She stole my kid's Nintendo Switch when she broke into my house and stuff. It was one of the things that she stole was a Nintendo Switch, and there's a few other items that she took that she shouldn't have, that was mine. And when she come in when I weren't home taking stuff. And that's why she's in trouble for the breaking and entering, because after she was out, I replaced the locks on my doors and stuff, told her that little bit that she had left, just a little bit, She could make plans with me to come and get it on a day and time I was home. That she weren't just gonna show up and take whatever she wanted while I was gone, while I was at work or I was not home or I was out doing something. She always wanted to do it while I was at work. Oh, I'm going to do it. What? No, you're not going by my house while I'm at work. What she tried to, she kicked the door in. Neighbors called the cops. Cops got there. Cops called me, and I even told them, no, she's not supposed to be in there. She didn't have the right to be in there. She didn't have the right to kick the door in. Nothing. She didn't have the right to be in there with her kids taking shit out of there. That was mine and my kids. It didn't belong to them. I found it funny, find it funny. She broke up with me. She broke up with me for the homeless guy and told me that I was lazy and, well, I'm the one going to work every day. Well, all that homeless guy did was get up and ride on the city bus all day long, every day. He'd go stay at the homeless shelter, get up in the morning when they kicked him out, get on that bus, and she used to let him ride it for free. That's why she got fired from the bus company. She got in trouble for fraud on the bus, theft. She was stealing money that went in that you're supposed to pay, putting that in her pockets, stealing the money for the fares, and then she was letting certain people ride the bus for free, all of her friends and anyone that she liked, certain people like that. I'm the lazy one, but yet that guy didn't have a job, still don't have a job at all. Because I see the guy standing, it's the guy that you see standing every once in a while on the intersection of 395 and Osland Road holding a sign, begging for money. And you see him out there every once in a while. And then you see him over by Walmart once in a while with a sign begging for money. Dude don't have a license, dude don't drive, nothing. So yeah, she picked a real winner on to do that with. So honestly, I know how to pick some real losers, don't I? Stop and think about my track record with women here. I picked out some real freaking losers. I've hooked up with real losers in my life. Big freaking losers. I mean, I went with shit. Erica and I dated. Dated 3 times before. That was our third time when we broke up the last time. That was our third time we ever dated. Yeah, there'll never be a fourth time. I can guarantee that. First time Erica and I ever dated, I lived in Lincoln, Maine. I was 18. She lived with me for 6 months. We dated for 6 months. She moved right in with me. I was 18. She was 18. Our parents kicked her out. I had a place. She moved right in with me. We dated for 6 months. She broke up with me for a 50-something-year-old guy. More than old enough to be her father, but she left me. Didn't even break up with me. Like, literally, I went to work, came home from work. I was working at the scrapyard then. Came home from work and she was gone. I made dinner and stuff for the both of us. She never showed up. She never came back that night. Next morning I go to work, come back, and I go to work, come back the next night, and she's there the next night, packing her stuff up and into her backpack, her clothes and stuff that she had into her backpack, and had that 50-year-old, 56, 58-year-old man with her, packing stuff up and her stuff up into a box and some of my stuff, and I made him take my stuff out at the time, got into it with him. Then they left. Second time we ever dated was 5 years later, when I was 23. I was living in Milford, Maine at that time. And at that time, we only dated for 3 months at that time before she pulled the same bullshit. She ran off with another guy in his late 50s by the name of Gibb. I remember him. He was a friend of mine. Or at least I thought he was a friend of mine. But yeah, we dated for again very shortly. She ran off with a friend of mine and never heard from her at all for almost 20 years. It's 15 years later. I hear from her, which was this time. Then we dated this time again, which was almost a year. So, it'll never happen again. She got that track record of cheating on everybody she gets with, she hooks up with. She does have a track record of that. Like, I learned it the third time. Like, first time we broke up, second time, oh, maybe she learned something. No. Third time is last time. Well, maybe she grew up. It's been 15 years. We'll try it because she wanted to date. Well, no, she still didn't change in over 15 years. I am home now, guys.